All right, people, what's going on? What's happening? Figured since it is a Saturday night and it is kind of sorry, my phone was up still. Since it was a Saturday night and I haven't did a actual chat stream on here in a minute, so figured, what the hell? Let's go ahead and do one. So sorry if the camera is a little wonky. I'm trying to see if I can get this adjusted while I'm on here, which I probably can do. Yes, I can. All right. Let's see if I can adjust this a little brighter. Oh, all right. I think we could put it about here. That gamma is pretty high. All right, cool. So yeah, man. Figured I'll come on here and just do just like a chat session. What's going on, Bruce? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. And just to kind of relax, man. Relax, chat it up with everybody, and enjoy the time. I was supposed to do some Uber Eats today, but that didn't go as planned. So I decided I was going to just come home and just kind of refresh myself and do it tomorrow. Yeah, I just seen it too. I just seen it too, Trey. And you know what's so weird? Like I actually posted a status. What's up, Taj? What's going on, man? Ah, really? Ooh, damn. I know the undercard fights was pretty solid too. Um, what's so funny is that I actually posted a status on Facebook earlier tonight, and I was talking about how like the UFC back in the day was so ruthless, and when it came to like no type of weight class differential, like you had like a heavyweight versus like a lightweight or a light heavyweight, and it was crazy back in the day with the UFC. So it's good to see that they've made some changes, some necessary changes to have the longevity that it's had for so long. But man, I'm sucks about that injury though. What the fuck did you think was going to happen to Greg Hardy? You really think that he was going to not get knocked out? Yeah, I won't. I wasn't. I'm not shocked. I'm honestly not shocked. I'm not shocked. I am really not shocked. That don't mean nothing, Trey. That don't mean nothing at all. RoboCop 2. That don't mean nothing at all, man. Because look at it. Like what was his competition like? Like I don't know what his fights were, so I would say that much. So I don't know what his fights were like, but that's almost as if like if you put someone in a ring against somebody that's extremely seasoned, I should say. RoboCop 2. Um extremely seasoned or extremely God damn it. I'm the words right in my brain, but I'm just having a brain fart right now. Oh god, Bruce, that was low. That was low, Bruce. That was low. Hold on one second, guys. Let me restart my cable box. He's not a tactical. He's not that tactical, but he's a power striker. Yes, so look at it like Kimbo Slice, rest in peace. Kimbo Slice is the same way. Like he was not good with ground. Like his strength was stand up, and so you get somebody that is more well versed in a different thing that takes away from their power and makes them pretty much pretty much at a disadvantage, basically. So I mean, anything's possible. Like you said, Trey, anything's possible in the octagon. Anything's possible. Anybody can lose at any point. It's just like boxing or any other sport. Like anybody can lose at any point. However, the thing with UFC is that literally one cancels out the other. So if you are not good at grappling or not good at sprawling or not good on the ground, then then I mean it'll show when you go against somebody that is good at something like that. And then you got somebody, if you have two people that is just good at striking, then I mean don't look to see any type of no type of takedowns, because you're going to primarily see them going at one another to try to take each other's head off. RoboCop 2. So yeah, that's just normally what happens with that, man. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, brother? I've been doing good. How you been doing? Dude, I have so many gray hairs popping up from the goddamn stress that I've been under recently. Like I have I'm trying to see if I can get closer. But you can see, what is it? Here. You got one here. I got like four that popped up out of nowhere. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you're doing good though, Tyler. It's always good to see you in the chat, brother. I actually do. I do. I definitely do. Nah, I'm gonna let it grow in, man. That's see. Here's the thing, Bruce. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with me. I am accepting things of the way it's supposed to happen. So I know, like with me, when I start to get like the gray hair showing up in the beard and stuff like that, it's going to be what it is. Nothing wrong with a little salt and pepper. Nothing wrong with it. So I'm okay with the gray hairs. That was just like me letting finally cutting my hair and going bald. Like I know right here in the middle of my head. What's up, Blondie? How you doing? It's like smooth as a baby's ass because I was already balding. So I mean, it all works itself out. It's not as bad as it is in Cali. It is not. It's not as bad as it is in Cali. It is warm. It is quite warm. But not like it is over there though. I think today or yesterday was probably the coolest it's been. Excuse me, excluding the rain. Excluding the rain. So without the rain, it was still pretty good. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Just accept it. Like I don't understand like what's the point of um holding on to stuff that they're trying to hold on to for too long. And I think the biggest thing that it was for me, when I finally decided to shave my head and go completely bald. Like I have not seen myself bald since elementary school. So kids being cruel, they see you with a bald head and then smack the shit out you in the back of your head. Yes, I agree there, Trey. I agree about the Black Widow thing. I agree, totally agree. If he can pull off the ball in the middle, nah. No, 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 hell no, hell no. Yeah, they confirmed it is not going to be until 2025. Um, I mean, it's cool. It is because they're still going to make revenue off of GTA Online with all the new stuff that they add onto the online parts. So it'll be here before we even know it for real. But I'm not too surprised though. Yeah, I mean he's not the only one. It all depends on how you kind of how you rock it really, and your confidence. You got to be self confident and something like that. I know I will tell you one thing for sure. Like for me, if I was bald right here and had hair just on the side, like that George Jefferson, I couldn't walk around being confident with that shit. I couldn't. There's no way possible. No way possible. You think Scarlett Johansson is one of the most overrated actresses? I mean, uh, it's all about the movies too. Like if you don't pick the right movie, then I mean, yeah, it's gonna make you look a lot worse than what it is. They still don't have that shit to where it's supposed to be, and they haven't even came out to. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. We'll be playing. What is this? A Plague Tale Innocence tomorrow on Twitch. I mean, you make some good. You make some solid points there, though, Bruce. In regards to those examples that you're giving, like I can't disagree with that part. Um, so my wife was asking me this, and I'm gonna ask you guys this. Are you planning on watching Space Jam? No problem, Tyler. Yeah, I mean she has some movies that she did extremely good in, but then she does have her titles which are like pretty much underwhelming. Um, I'm trying to think, but it's a lot of other actors that are that same way where they are just pigeonholed into a certain type. You've never seen the first Space Jam? Wow. Wow. I'm surprised you've never seen that. I think they got it on Netflix. I think they have it on Netflix. I would say watch that one first before you watch the new one. it's a kids movie. Yes, it is light on the story, but it is enjoyable to watch. To me personally, it's enjoyable to watch. Something about this one, and I was telling Bruce this on Twitch, like something about this one just doesn't it just doesn't seem right for some reason. It's something about it just does not seem right with this new one. I don't, and it's just something. It's the vibe for it. The vibe just seems so off with it. The vibe seems very off with it for myself. I mean, yes, it's nostalgia, but even with some stuff that's nostalgia, like you'll sit back and be like, why in the hell was I watching this in the first place? But it's just something about this new one that just seems really off with to me. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. If it wasn't for the beard, then I would look absolutely. I would look like pedo or pedo, whatever the hell y'all want to pronounce it. Yeah, everybody been calling me Black Kratos now, especially since my beard is so much fuller now. But how have you been, Sarah? How was the weather treating you over there? Hey, you got a point with that one too, Trey. More than likely, more than likely. I mean, I did a review for the Resident Evil Infinite Darkness series. So, have I seen Black Widow? Yes, I have watched it. I have watched it, Terrence. Um, it is like it's underwhelming to me. A milk, yeah, probably so. I can't even disagree with you when I was there. A commercial for Old Spice? God damn, Bruce, really, man? Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. But I'm so glad to see you guys, man. I'm so glad to see you guys, and I appreciate you taking some time out of your Saturday night to relax and and spend some time with me, chat it up with me. I don't think we're going to see Goonies too. I don't see that at all. What's the temperature there, Sarah, right about now? So here's the thing, Trey. So I'm not expecting much to be shown from any state of play. I think they got another one coming up, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what it's supposed to revolve around, but I've been at work while the state of play has been happening, and I've been, checking out YouTube after the fact to see what trailers have came out that I can. It's been 100 plus. Shit, shit, and that's humidity too, not just dry heat. Mm. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that, man. I do not want that humidity with it being over 100 degrees. I tell you, I don't know. I don't know how y'all do with that. Well, God of War Ragnarok won't come out until next year, probably. I don't think it's coming out this year. Um, I think Horizon Forbidden West is coming out this year still. I have to see what they're gonna do with it. You rather have the cold weather? I don't think you want the weather here, Sarah. I don't think you want the weather here because you have to have outfits on deck in regards to the constant instant change of weather here. No, I'm being so serious about I'm so serious about that, Trey. I will have to see what they're going to do with it. Like if it's just a carbon copy of the original with just updated graphics, I'm not going to buy it. It has to, something has to be. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I mean, here's the thing about that though, Sarah. You get people that are not used to the snow. You get people that's not used to the snow, and they don't know how to drive in it, and it shows. But you know, here in DC, DC is like a it's like a tourist attraction anyway. So there's always going to be people that's going to visit and vacation here in DC because there's so much to do. Have I ever honeymoon in hot places? Um, no, not really. I mean, Jamaica was like our honeymoon, but it wasn't scorching. But you know, we had the water right there. Yes, I did see that. I seen that earlier. Definitely, congrats to Messi for sure. I didn't think. Don't say y'all. I didn't think we was gonna win no goddamn Super Bowl with RG3. I'm glad that we did do something, but you know that shit was a debacle. I do have a Nintendo Switch. We have like my middle child actually plays it the most. You got it as a gift. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't knock it. I've heard some decent stuff about Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but I haven't heard anything spectacular neither. I haven't seen anything like that. I haven't seen anything like that. So here's the thing where it's becoming, I can't say more difficult. Um, it's becoming a little bit more challenging to do some reaction videos, mainly because of like the copyright claims and things like that. But I'm still kind of selective on the stuff that I do reaction videos to, just because of that one. This because of that reason. mm mm. I mean, I don't really have any thoughts about Russell Westbrook being here because it's not even a guarantee he's going to be here next season. I mean, for real, for me, man, the only team I don't ever see winning a championship no time soon is the Wizards. Yes, we have a little dog. I don't know what the fuck is mixed with, um, but we do have a dog. I think my wife might want to get a cat at some point. Even though we don't have any issues with like rodents or anything like that, but cats help keep that shit away drastically, 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 drastically. Um, yeah, I would agree. Um, so yeah, I mean that's the only pet we have though. We have a dog. We have a little small dog. So, two things. Two things. So when I went to New Orleans, what was it? It's been about 2 weeks now since the last time I went to New Orleans. My wife set me up. My wife set me up big time. Big time. So it was it the first night or the first day we got down there? I think the Suns will win. Yeah, I think Phoenix will win the championship. I got them in like 6, 5 or 6, but I definitely see Phoenix winning. No, no. The video of me getting spun around in the chair was the last night down there. So the first night, the first day we was down there. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you seen the pictures of like each day um when I was there. I think Shang Chi will be very good. I have a very good feeling about Shang Chi, but that's like me and the martial artist in me as well. So that's like right down my alley. Um, so the first day that we was in New Orleans, and she got me tipsy or whatever. She was tipsy. My daughter was tipsy. My daughter was actually getting a tarot card reading at the time when we was walking down Bourbon Street, or we was I don't know what street we were walking down. It was just a lot of fucking people. It was a lot of people. It was hot as shit that day, and yes, I do have an IG. Um, I will put it in the chat. Hold on, so that you guys know what it is. But if you want to see how clean I can, how much I can clean up, because I can clean up very nice outside of the stuff that you see on YouTube. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can so you guys can check it out. Hold on one second. So if you do want to follow me on Instagram, you can. There you go. Um, so my daughter was getting a tarot card reading, and then my wife wanted to go get one done too. So we was trying to figure out, if it was like an ATM machine close by so she can get the cash out to get her reading. Now it was a bar directly behind where they was getting their reading done at. So my wife was sitting there, and she was like, "Hey, can you go use my card at the ATM machine so I can pay the guy to get the reading done?" Cool, no problem. So I walk in the bar, ask the bartender, was like, "Hey, where's your ATM machine at?" He tells me where it's at, and then I walk back there and I go grab the money and I come back out. So a couple things stuck out to me though. When I walked in, everybody was staring at me. Like everybody was staring at me, and like yeah, it's cool. It's cool to visit. I'm gonna get to that point. Everybody was staring at me as if like I was just like, all right, that's kind of weird. And then so I'm standing at the ATM machine and I'm looking and I just feel somebody just fucking just watching me. So I turn around and after I walk out and I gave her the money and I turn around, I look at the bar again and I'm like, oh my fucking goodness. And she was like, she was like, what happened? I said, you sent me into a gay bar to go get the cash out. I was like, no wonder why everybody was fucking staring at me the way they was just staring at me. And she stopped and she looked. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did not know that was a gay bar." And I'm just sitting there staring at her. And the only reason why I knew it was a gay bar is because it was a flag hanging, sticking straight out from the side of the fucking building, um, sticking out from the side of the building. And I'm like, holy shit, how did I not see that? I was like, holy shit, how did I not see that? So then she starts laughing and shit. She was like, how was they staring at me? I was like, they was staring at me like they wanted to fucking snatch me up. I was like, what do you mean? How were they staring at me? She thought that shit was so funny. She thought that shit was so funny. I was like, all right, I got your ass. Don't worry. Sorry, just saying something. Um, so yeah, man, she was sitting there just laughing up a storm, man. So Terrence, the thing about New Orleans is I would tell you this much. I would and just to give you insight and to give people insight of anyone that is looking to make that trip there. Were they in good shape or not in shape? I wasn't paying no attention. I was trying to get in and get out and get the money to her. I was not taking a look at I was not looking at what type of shape they were in or any of that stuff. Um yeah, I shit. That was, that was the first thing on my mind trying to figure out what type of shape they were in. I was trying to figure out why they were looking at me the way they were while I was in there. Something did happen though, where I think it was the same night, the first day we were still down there. They filmed American Horror Story down there too, as well. Um, but when we were in line to get something to eat at this one of the places that was down there, it was at nighttime, and I didn't know that this was happening. But apparently, it was some woman trying to get my attention, and so she was doing all this twerking and dancing and shit, um, purposely to try to get my attention, and I wasn't paying no attention, of course. It feels like this year has been going by a lot faster. Yeah, it has been to me. It definitely feels like it's been going by quick. Um, but my daughter told my wife about, I guess, what the girl was doing and how much she was trying to get close to me and dance and get my attention. And then my wife walked up, and I didn't think anything of it because this is something that what's going on, Scott? How you doing, man? Um, it was nothing out of the ordinary for me because whenever my wife just happens to walk up and give me a kiss and hug me and shit like that, like I don't think nothing of it because that's my wife. She does that on occasion, but she purposely did it this time to let the girl know that I was taken, and to get the woman to stop. And I guess immediately after she did that, the girl stopped trying to get my attention right after. I was like, how the fuck did I miss that? And she was just like, you're just oblivious. I was like, no, no, no. Some stuff is obvious. Like I must not have been paying her no attention at all for me not to see that and to not catch on to what you were doing. But I mean, it's cool. What's up, Sergeant? Oh, Slayer, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Um, so the thing about New Orleans. So like I said, let me give you guys some insight in regards to this. So, depending on where you're staying, so if you do happen to go and take a trip to New Orleans, depending on where you're staying, see if it's a I'm just sitting here talking to y'all, man. Just relaxing, man. Um, depending on where you're staying, see if you can catch the bus, literally the public transportation, the bus to the area or close to the area where you stand at. We had an Airbnb, and Lord, did we find out the last day that we were there, or the day that we were coming back, that the bus stop to take us from the airport to where we were at was literally right beside the place of where we were staying at. So the last day that we were there, it was an hour ride. However, I paid $6 for us to get on the bus versus paying 30 to 40 something plus dollars to catch a Lyft or Uber to our place. Now, granted, it's like a 30 minutes faster and things like that. But looking at the type of stuff that you want to do, that makes a big difference in regards to like having extra money in your pocket to do other stuff. So that's one thing that I would say. The second thing is their food is very fulfilling. Um, Whatever that you eat, you will get full. It is guaranteed. Guaranteed. The food is good. Um, I didn't have really anything negative to say about the food that was down there, except for just the very last night we were there. Have you seen Ram Ranch? I have no idea what that is, Tony. Um, I don't know what the fuck that is. I have no idea what that is. Um, the last day that we were down there though, yeah, we ate some gumbo. I ate the which one did I have? I had sausage. Fuck, I don't even want to say that. I know. How you doing, man? Shit, I don't. When's the last time I even seen you? Um, but it was chicken and sausage gumbo. Can I react to Ram Ranch? What the hell is that? I know. I can tell you one thing. Like my wife had gumbo almost like at every place that she went to because she wanted to see how each place's gumbo tasted. Yes, I do remember. I do remember that name. Sounds like a gay ranch. I don't know what the fuck it sounds like. It's almost in the same sense of what's that mukbangs. Sounds like a goddamn porn. Oh man, shit, dude, you taking me back to H1Z1 days. Ram Ranch on the live right now. Well, I probably won't watch that right now. Honestly, I won't be doing any reactions on this live stream tonight. You still have been watching this entire time since I haven't been playing H1Z1. It's a shame, man, that that shit went so downhill. It's a shame. It really is a shame. It was like one day I considered going back and playing it just for the hell of it and just streaming it for the hell of it. But then I was just sitting there looking at it. I was like, God damn, this shit just season ended like God knows how long ago, and they still haven't updated nothing about it. And so I was just like, yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, that's what's up, man. I'm glad you haven't forgot about me. I'm very happy you haven't forgot about me. But I did have a lot of fun playing H1 though. I'm not in. It was a lot of days of where that shit drove me crazy. But overall, I did enjoy it until they started to make the game worse than what it actually originally was. I haven't. I've heard of Daisy, but I haven't. I've never played it, so I can't say that I am a fan. Yeah, I don't. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know about the crawfish though, brother. Honestly, Terrence, I don't know about the crawfish. That's just something that I just don't know if I can actually go through and eat. Um. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't forget. I didn't give you guys more information about New Orleans. So yes, try to see if there's any other realms of. Thank you, Minty. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Um. So try to stay away from like the heavy tourist type thing. Um. So like Bourbon Street and everything is cool, but it's like one big kind of tourist trap. It's the reason why you see so many like street performers and things like that, and other things that is down in that vicinity. However, try to go on like I can't really say the outskirts, but try to go out and around like the main parts of like Bourbon Street and whatever the other streets are. Um, I we found that it's some other places that you can actually go and check out. Like they do have a casino, they do have an aquarium that's close to that area. The day that we were leaving, we got some beignets, and I came across a store that actually sold a lot of the spices that they use mainly in New Orleans and stuff like that. Um, and there's probably some other places to eat as well that's like around there. So yeah, yeah. But literally everything was is within the it's almost within the same vicinity. You should try to play NBA 2K21. It's a reason why I don't play sports games anymore, Minty. It's a reason why I don't play those sports games anymore. I'll put it that way. Um, but man, I tell you, the coolest thing with that trip is that me and my wife and my daughter was I'm gonna tell you in a second. Let me finish telling you about this. Um, Me, my wife, and my daughter was walking, and we was just walking. We were like one street over away from Bourbon Street, and we was just like taking a look at like the scenery and looking at the houses and stuff. And then like my wife was just like, I wonder what one of these look like on the outside or on the inside, because on the outside it looks small and things like that. And so this lady behind us was just like, be careful what you wish for. And then I was just like, we was trying to figure out like why in the hell would she say something like that? And then so next thing you know, we're still walking, and then the lady shows us the inside of her place. She shows us the inside of her place. Just she was just like, you guys seem really, really nice, and I just overheard you guys' conversation about the houses, and I want you guys to, to see what it's like on the inside. And that shit was way bigger on the inside than what we thought. Way bigger. Way bigger. Not even close to what we thought. She had a nice ass house, man. She had a nice ass fucking house. And we was appreciative and told her thank you for showing us the inside of a house, because we didn't think it would actually look anything like that. And then people are really, really hospitable. They show more hospitality than they do up here, of course. Everybody up here is just pretty much like uptight, so you would never get some shit like that. Like you will never get a random person to or that is willing to show somebody else the inside of their house. That shit would never happen up here, never. Um, Said your friend got mugged while traveling in Brazil. Were they traveling by themselves? And that's like another fucking reason why I really don't want to go to Brazil. I've heard so many bad stories about traveling down that way. Um, oh, so the reason why I don't play sports games anymore, Minty, is because I used to play Madden. I used to play Madden a lot at one point, and I used to play online a lot. And then one day, some type of bullshit happened when I was playing it, and I fucking baseball pitched my controller into the wall and shattered it into pieces. Regretted it immediately. As soon as it left my hand, I have regretted it. And since then, I was like, yeah, if I just don't need to play any more sports games anymore. And especially now, and me and Bruce was talking about this on Twitch in regards of like how they're making, and I think it was you too, Trey, and how they were making the um the 2K games, more like a roulette type thing. So yeah, it's the reason why I don't play sports games anymore. After that, I was just like, yeah, yeah. The good thing for us though, Sarah, is that we stay predominantly in like the area of where it was like just a lot of people. The famous poop soup. All right, Terrence, take it easy, brother. Appreciate you joining the stream, man. Thank you. You have a good night. Get some rest, bro. So the one place that we went to while we were down there that was bad was Mother's. Mother's restaurant was the place that we went to. Oh, absolutely. Yep, you sure do. It's been a long time since I dealt with that though, Bruce. It's been a long ass time since I dealt with that. It doesn't happen that often. Um, so the thing with the Mother's restaurant, or the place called Mother's Restaurant that was down there, like they give you a good amount of portion in regards to the amount of food that you get. It's just that it just wasn't that great for the amount that I paid for it. That was the bad part about it. Like it just wasn't that great compared to all the other places that we went to while we were down there. It just wasn't that great. Um, the other thing about the other thing that we did while we were down there in New Orleans is that we went on a swamp tour, and I I initially thought that with if it was going to rain that they was going to delay the tour. No, negative. Um, if you go on the swamp tour and you are in one of the speed boats that have no top, what's up, Scott? What's going on, brother? Just know that you are going to get soaked. because they do not stop. They do not stop the tour, in regards to rain or shine. Rain or shine, it's still going on regardless. So if you don't have a poncho, and I honestly feel like even if you did have a poncho, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference because that rain was just coming down so heavy, and it was coming in the opposite direction of where we were going. So if we were going this way, the rain was coming like this way, like hitting us right in the face. But yeah, absolutely soaked. And Sarah, I know the way that you're going, so I'm not even going to not even going to say nothing about that. But yes, you will. You will. I was soaked from head to toe. The only thing that was dry on me by the time that the tour was over was my shirt. But my shoes were soaked, socks were soaked, pants were still wet. Everything from my waist down was still wet. Um, my shirt was the only thing that was dry by the time we got off that tour. The experience was cool in regards to like seeing a lot of the alligators and things like that coming up close to the boat and and learning stuff about things of what to do and what not to do. But man, that part was not fun. Hard cold rain. Yeah, I would think that's a good comparison when it comes to that. RoboCop 2. My damn voice command on my remote is not working. So what have you guys been up to, man? I haven't seen some of you all in a while. So what's been going on with you all? What else has been happening? And I'm gonna also ask you guys another question that my wife asked me not too long ago too. It is rain makes me sleepy. Like if I'm in the room and if it's like one of those days before I got to go to work and it's raining outside, like I'll be tired. I'll be drowsy as shit just because I just want to go to sleep whenever it's rain. To be honest, you're getting tired of this woke narrative across the country. What the hell are you talking about, Sarah? Hold on one second. Does my mom help me sleep sometime? What do you talk about, Slayer? No, 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 not at all. You got a gaming setup? Okay, that's what's up. Well, I got three girls. I got my oldest is 19 now, and then it's 13. It's 14 and 13. Yeah, they all teenagers. Yes, I love Home Improvement. Actually, that's like one of my that's like one of my sleeper shows that I like to watch along with like some other like British comedies and things like that. So that's definitely one of those shows that I do like watching. So don't forget everybody tomorrow, Twitch. I'll be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. Do I like the Home Depot soundtrack? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. The Home Depot soundtrack. Let me see what you put up there, Sarah. Okay, I'll watch that after. I'll watch that after. I'll look at that after I get done streaming. Um Man, I'm trying to think, dude, like what else has been happening with me on my end? Um no Ram Ranch. No Ram Ranch. All right, Bruce, you take it easy, man. Hope you feel better. You got to be careful next time, man. Let's see. Besides work, um, not really having too much time. No, I didn't. I didn't see what happened, but I heard what happened. Scout about his ankle. I seen a lot of the undercards, but his fight I didn't see. So I'm gonna go on for like another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here at 2. So guys, have about another 15 minutes with me tonight before I call it a stream for me for tonight. This is a weird question. No, no. I mean, as long as it's not disrespectful, then I'm okay. All right, Minty. I'll see you later, brother. Yeah, as long as it's not disrespectful, man. I don't. I don't really trip. I mean, as long as not anything that's not disrespectful, or if it's not like borderline creepy. Of course not. Of course not. I guess I guess some people think don't know that I think some people may not understand that social media can literally do whatever the fuck that they want. I mean, if you want to call me Drake, I don't know why you want to call me Drake, but I guess so. Um, yeah, they have the right to do a lot of the stuff that they want to do on their own platform. So like if they delete me, Ghost in the KKK, I'm not even going to discuss that part. Um, so if they wanted to take down my channel for the sake of them wanting to take it down, then they have every right to do so, and they'll do it as long as it doesn't, you know, cause them to get a lawsuit. Favorite boxer? Hmm, good question. Um, hmm, that's a damn good question. Hmm, hmm. Damn, that's a good question. I've never had nobody ask me that. My favorite boxer. I'm not going to use Floyd Mayweather because he's not my favorite boxer. Um, hmm. Part of me wants to say, of course, like Mike Tyson. I'm not going to go Muhammad Ali because I was small. If I was even born at all when he was still fighting. Um, Roy Jones, I used to enjoy watching a lot of Roy Jones fights when I was younger. The way he was, dominating the weight class in his prime before he got knocked out. Least favorite boxer? I would say I don't really have a least favorite boxer with that one. Yeah, I don't have a least favorite boxer. It wasn't like one of those boxes of where I see that every time I would see him, they would irritate the hell out of me, or I just wanted to see them lose. Like I haven't had one of those. I've never had one of those. I just always like to see good just good style or styles that matches up with another and how they go about changing the game plan and stuff. So I'm always a fan of something like that. But I definitely don't have a least favorite boxer though. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find a movie that I can throw on real quick. My favorite type of ice cream is chocolate marble. It's basically just vanilla ice cream with fudge swirls. So I guess you could say I don't know what the correct term that you want to use, but basically that's all it is. Just vanilla with fudge swirls. I know how. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let me not say that, Sarah. I'm not going to say that. I was about to say it. I'm not going to do it though. Yeah, they are. Well, certain streaming services, not all, not all. Certain ones, but not all. Who do I hate the most in this world? Man, y'all got some good questions tonight. Who do I hate the most in this world? Oh, racist. Racist. I hate racists. I know you want me to say it. But yes, I absolutely positively hate, hate racists, man. Because the crazy part about it is that a lot of them won't say the shit to your face. They won't say it to your face. They'll say it behind your back, or they'll say it over the internet, or over social media, but they won't say that to that person's face. That's why I was. That's part of the reason, Sarah, that I was not going to make the comment that I was going to make, and I was still not going to make the comment. But you already knew exactly what I was going to get at. You already knew exactly what I was getting at. People that say racist jokes. Um, mm, I guess it depends on, and I can't even say the racist jokes. I guess the touchy jokes, the ones that are kind of like one of those things where it's toting the line, depends on the realm of where it's being said at, how it's delivered. But if it's funny, then I will always laugh at it. But it's the ones that people the type of people that say it in a malicious way that's not trying to be funny, but come off as like assholes. Those are the ones that are like where it's just like, okay, you just gotta chill. All right, everyone. Well, it's that time for me to say goodbye for tonight. I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in today and wanted to, sit down and chat for this past hour. But I'm going to call it a night. But remember, I'll be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. So if you all want to join me on Twitch, make sure you go follow me on the Twitch channel. It's the same thing as Tell 'em A Boy as usual. But until then, everybody, I will see you all later, and I will catch you all tomorrow night. But have a good day, everybody, or have a good night and get some rest. And I'll see you all later. Appreciate it, everyone.